Good morning, everyone. Jamie Powell here with Powell and Associates Private Wealth. Today, wanting to talk to you about financial literacy. And one of the things I've put together today is a list of 6 things that young people can do to develop the necessary financial literacy skills that will carry them through to adulthood. I think it's really important that we empower young people with financial literacy so we can positively mold their relationship with money and their confidence and their ability to manage it. Number 1, let's establish a budget. I think it's really important to make sure that their expenses aren't exceeding their income. And this is something that they can start as soon as they start receiving an allowance. Second thing, start creating a savings habit. This is really important because the sooner you create that habit, the more you can start to build it as time goes by. This is something that you could set aside 10% of their paycheck, set it aside into a different account. You can set up a pre-authorized contribution to come out of their account to go into a savings account. And also thinking about setting up an emergency fund for a day down the road when they might need access to some of this money. The next thing I would say is that it's really important for young people to understand credit. Credit cards, this is something that they are a double-edged sword. They're valuable to help you build a credit history, but also if you don't pay off your balance every month, you're also going to be paying interest. Next thing is understanding income tax. And a lot of times with young people, they're not really paying any income tax if they're under their personal exemption. But it's something that it's important to understand that all of the income they are receiving might not necessarily be all of theirs. I find a lot of people do their own income tax through a software program such as TurboTax, UFile, TaxPro. This is something that by having your kids sit in on those conversations and showing them how this all works will be extremely beneficial for down the road. The next thing is just having an understanding of different types of investable accounts or vehicles that are out there. Talking to them about the benefits of an RSP, a tax-free savings account, maybe a high interest savings account, not leaving this money sitting in a bank account earning 0% interest. The more we can talk to our kids about these things, the more valuable and the more we arm them for the future. The next thing is also finally talking about being an investor and a saver. It's important to be a saver for your day-to-day expenses as well as for your emergency funds, but it's really important to get that money working for kids and to talk to them about this. Albert Einstein had a quote at one time that said, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." This is so powerful that the sooner you get this money growing and working for you, the more it will grow for down the road. It's important to talk to a trusted advisor to find out your risk tolerance, what you're comfortable with, and to find the ins and outs of all of these different pieces. But these are 6 areas that are vital to any young person really getting ahead and having that financial knowledge to empower them and to make good decisions moving forward. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to myself or my team. It's Jamie Powell with Powell and Associates Private Wealth, and I hope you have a great week. All the best.